correct the impression of most guys, or rather most men, who think that the only thing a lady has to offer in a relationship is sex. Uncle, abeg, not talk am again. Not talk am again, because the thing dey make me vex. How will you say the only thing a lady has to offer in a relationship is sex? Sex is meant to be enjoyed by both partners. Sex is not the only thing a lady has to offer in a relationship, except she doesn't want to offer. There are some girls that have sacrificed everything they have, everything in their past relationship, which that never worked out. They might see it that, oh, probably this relationship is going to be so. Probably I'm going to end up wasting my time and all that in this relationship. Don't say the only thing a lady has to offer in a relationship is sex. A lot of ladies have gone through hard times in previous relationship that never worked out. They might just be feeling that way, or feeling a bit reluctant and all that, and not to try give one or two or little assistance in their current relationship. That does not mean that they are not a wife material. It's not left for you to actually know what the problem is. As far as that particular lady, she's healthy, she's strong, she has both her hands and her legs together, she can actually offer something in the relationship. It's for you to sit her down, try to know what the problem is before you judge a book by its cover. Try to read the book, understand the book before you come out and start judging. What will you say of a girl who comes to the house, who comes to your house, cleans your house, washed your clothes, cooked your meal, make you happy at the same time? You want to say that particular lady doesn't have any other thing to offer in a relationship? No. A lady might not have money to show love. A lady might not have money to show her man how much she actually loves him. But that does not mean that the only thing she has to offer is sex. There are other things a lady can actually do for a man to actually appreciate this kind of person, to appreciate him for everything, to appreciate him. Sex is not the only thing a lady has to offer in a relationship. And please, ladies, stop making it look like sex is the only thing you have to offer a man. How can you go to a man's house? You call him your fiancé. You call him your man. How can you go to his house to spend the weekend in his house? In the morning, you can't wake up to sweep the floor. In the morning, you cannot wake up to keep the house clean. The only thing you know how to do is to demand unnecessarily. Baby, you want this. Baby, you want that. And you expect him to respect you for that. You expect him not to see that the only thing you have to offer in a relationship is sex. Come on. Just the same way a man wants to bring out the best in a woman, that's the same way a woman should ought to bring out the best in a man. You've already called him your man. Everything he has belongs to you. You've already called him your woman. Everything he has belongs to you. Ladies, let's learn to respect ourselves. Let's learn to bring out the best in us while we're dating. I know so many of us has gone through a whole lot of a whole lot of hard times in the past. We've had a whole lot of breakup and all that. We've dated, a couple of times and never worked out and all that. But that is not enough for us to actually keep the good side of us. No. No matter what you have gone through in your past relationship, do not let it change the good part of you. Bring out the best in you. Showcase it to your man. Let your man know that yes, you are worth him. Even if he didn't see that worth in you, make him know that. Make him believe you. Make him know that yes, you are an asset. Someone to be valued. Don't make it look like the only thing you have to offer to him is sex. You can actually take him out on a date if you have the money. You can actually buy gift for him if you have the money, even if it's once in a while. It shouldn't be the other way around that only a guy has to buy gift and do all this and do all that. You can do it, sweetheart. Show him how much you loved him. I know most guys will take some girls on granted. They take ladies for granted. When they actually see a lady who loves them with her heart and all that, they take it easily for granted. That is why most ladies, they find it difficult to actually bring out that good path in them to love. No, it is not so. It is not so, my darling. Men, please. I'm correcting your impression now. The only thing, sex is not the only thing we have to offer in a relationship. We have better things, a whole lot of better things to offer to you in a relationship. So, please stop saying that the only thing we have to offer in a relationship is sex. A whole lot of us have been in a relationship. We were toyed with. We went through hell. Some of us have gone through hard times in our previous relationship. We've all done a whole lot of wife materials for people, for men who never valued us. We'll clean, we'll prepare their meal, we'll wash their clothes, and still, we were never the one. But we didn't die. Please, I just want to correct the impression to let you know that sex is not the only thing we ladies have to offer to a man in a relationship. Some ladies will go to a man's house. You already call him your fiancé. You're dating, yes. You go to his house. You cannot keep the house clean. 9 o'clock, you are still on bed. You are in your man's house. You cannot get up to pick the broom and keep the house clean. Your excuses are, I did it for Mr. A. Mr. A did not value it. After all, I did this for Peter. After everything I've done for him, he left me for another. Please, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste my time with anybody again. Shut up your mouth. You are a lazy person. You are a dirty person. Let's assume the fact that it is not your man's house. It is your house. Won't you keep your house clean? You wake up from the bed early in the morning. You cannot spread the bed which you lie on. You are a dirty person. Because you had bad experience in the past does not change who you are. Yes, fine. You've been battered. You've been hurt in the past. But do not let it eat the best part in you. You can still do it. A man who do not value all that you have done, a man who do not value your effort, is not your man. The right person that will value it will come. They will say, please, I'm tired. I'm tired. After everything I've done for James, after all, what did he do? After all, he still left me for Anita or this and that, whatever. And please, I'm not ready to waste my time on any relationship again. No. I'm not ready to do all these things. Auntie, shut up, you dirty. You dirty. You wake up in the morning, you cannot sweep. The only thing you know how to do is to demand. The only thing you know how to do is to ask for money. You call him your man. You cannot clean his house. Hmm. Men, please, learn to respect the woman in your life. No matter the little she have to offer, please value it with all heart. Respect her. Appreciate her. For when you appreciate her for the little she's doing, she will learn to do more. A lady who comes to your house to sweep, that does not mean that she does not have better things to do with her time. But because she respects you as a man, but because she loves you, but because she values you, she values the relationship. Respect her. Appreciate her. Give her the strength to continue. Give her the strength to do more. Some of you don't know how to praise your man. Some of you don't know how to praise your woman. When you see her doing one particular house chores, you don't know how to say, baby, thank you very much for this. God bless you. Still, you keep complaining that she's not doing anything. Demi na wa unu wa no ya no vu wa o. A ora begbe iku odeyo. No matter the little she's doing, provided she's doing for you, at least learn to appreciate it. For when you appreciate it, a lady will do more. She comes to your house, she picked up your clothes and she wash it. Maybe tomorrow she's tired to do it. You start complaining. She's lazy. She's this, she does. You see? When she's tired, try to understand she's tired. Men, sex is not the only thing a lady has to offer. Oh. Sex is not the only thing we have to offer. There are a whole lot of things we have to offer. It's only for you to appreciate it. You might be seeing it, but you will not appreciate it. A lady who knows you, who takes care of you, cleans your house, prepared your meal, makes you happy, even if she doesn't have money to give to you. Before you could even ask or expect a woman should be spending for you, a man, what have you done for her? Have you invested into her life? What have you invested into her life? For when you invest your money into her life, she will learn to do more. What have you done for her? Actually, yes, what have you done for her? You haven't done anything for her, but you keep saying that sex is the only thing the lady has to offer. Do you invest your money into her? Do you invest your time? Do you invest your attention? Do you invest your love? Do you invest your commitment? Do you invest your intimacy? Yet, you expect her to invest into you. You can't give what you do not have. Learn to appreciate the woman in your life. For sex is not the only thing we have to offer. Ladies, stand up to yourself and say sex is not the only thing you have to offer a man. So that a man will learn to respect you. You a man, how can you say sex is the only thing a lady has to offer you? Before you say that word, are you actually dating her? That is the question you should ask yourself. Do you see her as your girlfriend? Do you see her as your lover? Do you see her as somebody you could spend the rest of your life with? Before you stand up there and open your mouth and say the only thing a lady has to offer is sex. You see a well-mannered girl. You see a lady that your mind tells you that, oh, probably if I get married to this person, at least I will enjoy her. You run after a lady, another lady. Probably she has nice shapes. nice boobs, sweet loving curves and all that. For your mind, your head con dey burst, con dey say na this kind one, in fact na this kind one I go marry. You allowed what you see to blindfold your eyes. What you see blindfold your eyes from what you are supposed to have. Let me tell you this. Real men eat the meal they prepared, not the meal they found. Learn to value what you have. Value it oh, because if you no value am, you are on your own. Stop saying sex is the only thing a lady has to offer. I know it's not your fault, because some ladies actually make it look like the only thing they have to offer a man is sex. You go to a man's house, the only time you go to his house is when probably you need money, or probably when you need assistance, or probably when he just called you and all that, and that's the only time you go to his house. You don't have time to observe. You don't have time to go to his house, look around, observe. No one or two things you can actually contribute to the house, to his home. A lady who cannot contribute to the home of a man does not have a place in his home. No matter